back on the road again. I'm gonna get my butt out of Walmart's parking lot here. And we'll head down Route 49. Oh, we got a little spin action there. And the road is very icy. Definitely not a good day to be tooling around for absolutely no reason other than to shoot live stream weather videos. But got nothing better to do right now, so what the hell? We'll go out. Oh, got a solid patch of ice over here. All right, a little spinning. Definitely slick. But thank God it's not snowing at the moment. That would make it times 10. Should be able to see the signs here so you can get oriented. I'm just crossing over Route 81. But we're going to continue east on Route 49, which takes us down to Sylvan Beach. We'll head down there. I can see the way the clouds are cutting across the road here, so we should run into something up that way. Right now we're running into clouds and sun. But it can change in a heartbeat, as you will see if you stick with it. Just goes from really nice looking until it just isn't. But daylight, it's better to be doing this now than at night. I know a lot of guys will drive around after dark and really can't see a whole hell of a lot. I mean, if you're into seeing the windshield wipers going back and forth, that's good, but daytime offers a little more scenery. So let's check it out. Route 49. Just started out in Central Square, and we're not quite out of that area yet, but we'll head toward Constantia. Nice old school name. Don't ask me how they came up with that. But it's always been kind of the quiet side of Meadow Lake, the North Shore. Not so much anymore, but still has its charms up here. Again, we're heading east. And we'll head down to Sylvan Beach. See what's happening down that way. I know the wind's going to be whipping across the road there. The roads are excellent here for the most part. Do have the wind whipping across it. Not enough snow to really create drifting. Although I'm sure we'll see some drifts. Very cold out. Got a snowplow here coming up. These guys definitely know what they're doing up here. I'm impressed with how they keep these roads clean. Still no sign of any lake effect at the moment. I'm guessing it's south of me as I look south across the lake. I see a lot more cloud cover in that direction than I do up here. But we'll get into it. I'm sure we will. Again, this is Route 49. Just got on it, Central Square. And we're heading towards Constantia. A little wind whipped snow there. Nothing more than that. Might get some intermittent cell signal up this way, but hopefully the connection doesn't break off. All right. Well, definitely bummed. I was hoping we'd run into some snow here, but I'm still crossing my fingers. I do see a darker cloud just to my east. I'm guessing that might be a good bit of snow there. .55 limit. I don't know if I want to go that fast up here. Probably not. Not a good choice. Guy looks like he got stuck in the driveway. Wide berth this mail truck. These little slush islands in the middle of the road, you want to try not to get into those, especially if you're doing any kind of lane changing. It could throw you off. Cause a bad problem. Yeah, it's getting a little darker. I think we might have some snow up ahead. Not like we don't already. But this has not been the case for upstate New York for the last, I don't know, last 10, 15 years. It seems like the winters haven't been what they used to be. When I was younger, it was usually you were shut once the winter came, which was generally around January 1st. It would be cold November, December, but by January, it was downright unbearable. And then eventually by March, you can come out of hibernation, but that hadn't been the case for the last, let's just say, 10 years. I've got some ice rattling over. I don't know if it's coming through the speaker, but I'm disappointed we haven't got any snow that I can see anywhere. Might have to run up into Camden or Rome. Might end up being a place where we get some snow, but again, I need to look at that damn radar. Normally I bring the iPad along. This was kind of an impromptu mission. Figured I'd just do a ring around the lake, see what was happening. And of course, nothing to speak of other than snow that fell last night, which really wasn't a lot. We've had snow on the ground since I've got here from Florida, which was a week ago. right, coming up into Constantia, New York, Oswego County, Upstate. It's north of Syracuse. The Boondocks. Got some nice UTV, ATV trails up here. If anybody's interested in that. Crossing one in a minute. There'll be a snowmobile sign on it, but it's a year-round trail. It's an old train line. Very well kept. You can see the green snowmobile sign off to the right. And I'm telling you, I'm surprised that there is very little action on that trail. I saw one old snowmobile track. That was it. Amazing. But again, like I said, the weather hasn't been real conducive to snowmobiling the last decade or so. So it's not like it used to be when I was a kid. There'd be sleds all over the place right now. Another flock of geese up overhead. This side of the lake has got open water, which is amazing to me because the other side, the other half of the lake, or the south side, is frozen. This guy, I just saw him in the truck coming on hot. I was a kid. Thank God that wasn't slippery there for him. Here we are in Constantia. Just an old little burg. Nothing much going on here. I think they got a grocery store and that's about it. A mini mart up the street here a little bit. A couple of bars. Here's Circle K. Basically doubles as a grocery store. Don't say I said that. Scriba Creek. And continuing to the east. We're getting bursts of sun here. This is bumming me out. Or at least behind me. We've got the sun out. Blue sky up there. I'm pretty sure you can see it. Like I said, the lake is wide open over here. And yeah, I definitely see some snow that is east of me. Looks like it's crossing over the lake. Probably got a chance of running into it unless it dissipates.